everything's going very well. This is the best I've felt in a long time
That's amazing
in
to hear,
regards
man.
to talking.
What's up, guys? What you are watching right now is an interview I just did with a client of mine who joined my 6 week intensive. It's about 5 weeks in right now, and he's doing amazing. So I asked him a few questions about what he learned, so maybe it can help you as well. I love you, and I'll see you in the video. What what is it that made you come here? What is it that made you want to join the 6 week intensive and start to work on your speech?
Brady brought it up to me probably last summer that I was a different person with her than I am around like people I know, but I don't know that well.
Mm.
And I thought about it a lot, and I was like, yeah, because I'm scared of being thought of as like weird or different or not normal. So naturally, I don't talk as much. Well, we got to talking more about it, and I realized that, and like I was trying to like break through, but I couldn't. And that's when I realized it was more of a mental thing than actually talking because I can talk. Yeah, the mental portion was a big part of it. And she told me about your post, and I watched the clip you made about it, and I was like, this is exactly what I need. So I wanted to try it out, and turns out it's exactly what I needed, and it's helped tremendously.
My
Yeah.
question is for anybody that may be in their head right now and don't like haven't felt like they've made progress recently and they just feel kind of stuck. What what would you say you have learned here inside of just the like 4 or 5 weeks so far that has been the most valuable to you?
There's two things that immediately come to mind. It is detaching from outcomes was a huge one in my head because that made me realize that I care entirely too much what other people think of me. And the other thing is it's perfectly okay to be uncomfortable and still be confident while being uncomfortable. Because, like, in the past, if I knew I had to go like renew a driver's license and they ask like your name, your address, your phone number, all that personal info, there's like this negative trauma tied to it because I had a hard time with that for years. So I would put off doing those tasks because I knew I would get hung up on words. I knew I would have this like wave of anxiety over me. I would be just all around uncomfortable. But now I'm like, yeah, I'll get hung up on them. That's fine. I don't really care. And if there's like a quiet period where like I'm trying to get a word out, that's okay.
We're about 5 weeks in right now or so. Um, let's take it back like 10 weeks or even 5 weeks. 5 weeks ago, before you started, what would you say are like the main differences in your day-to-day life, or maybe even the main differences in your thinking or in your actions?
Thinking, they kind of go hand in hand. So thinking, I would wake up and if it was like a, a Wednesday, I would wake up and think of who I would like encounter at work, if I would encounter managers, our president of our company, if I had meetings, and then I would like start to get anxious over that already. And as far as actions go, I would try to avoid those as much as possible. Whereas now, don't at all. I don't really care. And like in the moment, I used to be incredibly anxious and dread it, but now it doesn't even cross my mind.
If you're interested in joining my next 6 week intensive, DM me the word stutter on Instagram and I'll send you all the details. The same details I sent Nick that made him say, this is exactly what I need. I'll send you all of that too.